56-yarder. It's got, no, does not have the leg. And Chris Davis takes it in the back of the end zone. He'll run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. He ran the missed field goal back. He ran it back 109 yards. They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. Holy cow.
Welcome to the Press Box Podcast. My name, and with me today I have Derek.
I dropped something.
What?
I have Adam.
We're back.
And I have Ryan. I'm hesitant to ask what happened, but
You don't
know
want
that,
to know.
That condensation makes some cups stick to coasters.
yeah.
That just happened to me.
Okay then.
I thought it was a loud burp. Hi.
So we're off to
eat so much chicken.
we're off to a lovely start.
We are.
What
So
else
the
is
start
new?
So the first thing I want to talk about today, this week, whatever, the NBA Finals, which everyone knows it's our favorite trilogy / saga of Cleveland versus Golden State. Yay!
That's all we need right there.
Yay!
So,
Yay! Fuck me.
I'm not bothering with finals this year.
I'm not happy. I mean, I'm happy the Celtics won a game.
Yeah, a game.
Yeah, they were
Dented
dented.
that game.
At least they dented Cleveland's record. Same can't be said for
Did they
San Antonio.
really- Did they really?
Yeah, Cleveland
After
only
game
has one
3,
loss.
Cleveland felt bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Seriously. What was it, like 47 points they lost in game 3?
They won game 3. They lost game 4 and game 5. Cleveland won games 1 and 2, 4 and 5. They lost game 3. What is going on?
Were the Celtics the home team or no?
Yeah, Celtics were the home team for games 1 and 2
Okay,
because
that
they
was
were the
game
number 1
2.
seed.
Oh, God.
It was game 2 they lost.
Yeah.
And by lost, I mean they actually aired their...
You want to know something? I think Cleveland did it on purpose. I think Cleveland just wanted to get that last win at Celtics home. Just be like, rub it in the face. Just be like, ha ha ha, your team sucks.
What are you, Donald Trump?
What?
We're going to make the
Coming
NBA
with
great again.
conspiracy theories?
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's just the fact that Cleveland's a bunch of assholes like to rub it in everyone's faces. Like, yeah, we're the best team.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I just thought I'd let you know that Joe's ideas does not reflect the ideas of the rest of the crew.
By the way, I'm adding a new.
No, I think Cleveland is pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna add Cleveland.
I do too, but I just wanted to
box
add
list, list of the box.
We had Golden State there too, and their fans.
Yeah,
Just because they're
sure.
so annoying.
Sure, add them both on there. Ryan, add both Golden State and Cleveland to the list of box.
You just made the list.
Why are we adding them to the
Fuck
list?
Because they're in the same.
Sure, no.
It's the same thing for 3 years in a row, and it's just tiring. Both
All right, so
fan
hold
bases.
on. Hold on. So add who?
Golden State Warriors and their fans, and Cleveland Cavaliers and their fans.
You just made the list.
Derek's happy about the list because now he can just tell people they've made a list.
Yeah. Be like our own
No,
little
I have to
Jericho.
approve. I have to approve.
What's there to approve of?
All right, Congress.
Question, is Pittsburgh Penguins on the list yet? Put
Whoa,
them
whoa,
on the
whoa,
list
whoa,
if they're
whoa.
not.
We're actually more trustworthy
All right.
than Congress.
Pittsburgh Penguins. You just made
Put
the
them on
list.
Wow, we
Derek's
had the same thoughts.
Derek's going to have too much fun with this. We're just going to start adding people to the list, and he's just going to start saying that over and over and over again.
I mean, I'm down to make an actual list. I just
I mean,
wouldn't do it right
that's
now.
what-
I
because I'm
already
too
have
lazy.
made an actual list.
Oh, good. That makes it easier on us. We'll
But
still work and pass it off as our own.
I don't know when the NBA finals start. All I know is that I don't care about it because it's the same two teams for the past 3 years. And I'm just
You know
tired
why I
of
don't
it.
care about it?
Because
it's
you
I'm a
don't like
racist that doesn't
basketball?
watch basketball.
Yeah. That's because you're white.
Whoa.
This
That,
happened.
that, was,
It is.
that was the joke I was implying.
I mean, here's the sad thing.
Aren't you white?
Yes, extremely.
Why do you care about basketball then?
Because he's a
Because-
dumbass.
Because I'm a Boston sports fan. Okay, I
Bro, I
care
don't
about
know,
every
is Adam
Boston
white?
sports. And thus
seen
far,
very-
I count for every. I
I've
care
seen
for
very few pictures of Adam.
Adam's white.
That's
Adam's
like-
white.
Yeah. I'm like Casper's long lost brother.
I think the only non-white person in the group is Derek.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was Asian.
And Hispanic.
Yeah, Asian Hispanic. Hispanic.
Derek
Dude,
is
are
like,
you the Hey, are you the Hispanic of the disco?
Probably. Who wants to know? Who sent you?
who sent you?
Ray.
What do they want?
He's looking for his long lost brother or daddy, whichever. I forget which.
Yes.
Uh,
Ray Narvaez Jr., I am your poppy.
I'm your daddy. Who's your daddy? I'm your dad. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
No, keep talking like that, Daddy.
All right, calm down there, Brian Wecht.
Don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so have you guys ever heard of Ninja Sex Party?
I have,
Nope.
and
Yes, I'm glad to be talking about NSP on a sports podcast. Thank you, Joe.
Well, they asked, they don't know who it is, and now
yeah, I
they
guess
know
we
who it
should
is
get
because
the
he's the
sports,
Ninja
yeah.
Party. I was trying to get to sports, then you started bringing up about something else.
Whoa, Joe.
Sports.
I didn't
Balls.
ask, and I don't care. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, basketball. I mean, who cares, right? This final sucks, just like it has for the last 2 years.
Just
Who's going to
because-
win?
Just
Probably
because
Cleveland.
your team / my team / my teams didn't make it. Yeah, it sucks.
It's not even that. Okay. Like, yay, 3 times in a row. We know it's going to go on until James retires. Because people think Curry's the next big thing in basketball.
He's not. His arc's going to run short.
This was what? His second year? He was pretty good.
Third year.
And third year? Okay.
Yeah.
And
All 3
people-
years he's been pretty good. They've made the playoffs and the finals.
But then you look at everything else. I mean, you take Curry off that team, they're still making the playoffs.
Are
You
they,
take
though?
Curry and Durant off the team, they're not making the playoffs.
I think Thompson could
No,
lead them.
no,
I think I
no,
also do love how
No,
No.
just keep saying no. Your argument's going great.
no. Don't think. Just go with your heart.
No, don't think. Sports ain't about thinking. We don't think in
there is
sports.
no try. There's
You're
only
not
do.
wrong.
Do or do not. There is no try. Ryan, you fake nerd.
Did you just call me a fake nerd?
All right, you two can show off your nerd boners later. All right, just
What
get
are you
back
gonna
to
do
sports.
about it, pal?
I already am.
Jesus. Remember when we said the press reports were going to be once a month?
Yeah, what happened to
I
that?
remember that like it was yesterday.
Because it was
Probably was yesterday.
So, for all those who listen to us, you can see how well that works out.
It's not going to work out whatsoever. And Ethan's going to be the
That's
one
the
that gets
point.
mad because he's going to be like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do more than one podcast a week. I want to sit here and record 2 of them and not
No,
participate.
Ethan's just going to put middle finger in this.
Ethan's just gonna yell at me in
Just
the
throughout
comments. Probably already did. No,
Throughout this entire portion, don't be surprised if you just see a giant middle finger in place of the normal logo. That's just Ethan showing his love for us.
yeah, he loves us. We love him because he does all the stuff for us.
Yeah, he's kind of like Barney.
Like who?
Barney.
And
The
no other reason
Simpsons or the
whatsoever.
purple dinosaur.
Well, he's probably purple with anger.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bring up the obvious thing from last week that I can make going along with purple. So let's move on. Let's move on to the NHL playoffs, the NHL finals, which is between Pittsburgh
Fuck
and Nashville.
The Penguins. Just
Yeah, fuck the
them.
Penguins. Go Nashville.
Penguins are gonna win, but I'm rooting for the Nashville Predators.
Ryan, you shut your whore mouth right now.
All right, 1, 2, rude. Yeah, I agree with that.
If the
I'm talking
Predators win,
with what Ryan
I
said,
will
by the
be
way.
happiest son of
Why
a
would you
bitch
think
in the world.
Why would you think Pittsburgh's gonna win? Why would you at all
Because
think
Sidney
Pittsburgh's gonna win?
Crosby is too busy sucking Gary Bettman's dick.
I don't care.
Whoa,
Yeah, dude,
whoa.
Probably.
Did I just call him
He's
Barry
thinking it
Getman?
up
I don't
the
even
ass
know.
as well.
I think Nashville's gonna win because it's gonna be their first championship ever. Why not give it to them? Why not have them beat a legitimate team like Pittsburgh to get their first title ever?
Guess Bettman loves Crosby and Crosby loves Bettman.
What are you, some kind of man-liker?
I know Crosby is.
I mean, I kind of am, but hey, what's the point?
All right. Well, moving on.
My whole
Moving
thing
on.
is,
Moving on to more hockey.
yeah,
Oh,
When
boy,
does-
hockey.
When does the
What's-
draft start? When's the draft, Ryan?
Uh,
Since you're the big hockey guy.
isn't that in like June or something?
I haven't been able to follow a whole lot of hockey lately, unfortunately.
And
Are you
there's
too
computer
busy
right.
following NASCAR?
You know,
So I
there's-
don't know.
There are computers right in front of us. We could just look it up.
And I'm doing research for something
I'd
else.
be like late
Are you doing
June,
research for your final project?
July.
'Cause
No, I'm
Ryan's
I'm doing research for this episode.
Oh, okay. I think Ryan is this one that's still in high school, except for Ethan. Ethan and Ryan are like the only 2 people left in high school.
The draft is set for June 23rd and 24th.
Okay.
Like I said, late
And the mock
June,
draft is actually today.
Oh, the mock draft is today?
Well, it was
That's
updated
interesting.
today.
That's interesting.
They do a mock draft like once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's- I want to know who has the number 1 pick. So
Right
I
here.
type. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I type in NHL draft 2017. Envision a 2017 college football draft where the worst teams pick first. Thank you. I typed in NHL, I get NFL. You're lovely people. God.
Search engine are you using?
I'm using Bing. Thanks, Bing.
Oh, no wonder.
that
It's, on my,
explains
it's the only thing on my tablet, so that's what I gotta go with.
it. Your tablet sucks.
Yeah, it does.
We all know
I was gonna
Google's-
say you're probably using Tor if you got something that stupid.
All right. So I forgot that.
Wait, Tor's not a
NHL
browser.
Yeah, I forgot that NHL does a draft lottery too, so we don't know who has the number 1 pick yet.
Oh, boy. Adding to the mystery.
Yay! You probably
I
make
thought
it.
it'll be the Avalanche.
You could probably figure that the Carolina Hurricanes are probably up there somewhere.
Yeah.
I think the Carolina Hurricanes have the 13th pick.
Okay.
I'm too lazy to look it up at the moment.
The Carolina has the 13th pick. Like they were drawn, or they weren't drawn 13th. They were put in 13th. Because they only draw the top 3.
Yeah.
So they were put in 13th. But I think they also have other first round picks from recent trades.
Probably. Just like the Celtics did. That's why they have the number 1 pick.
Yeah. By the way, any word on if Danny Ainge is going to be arrested for robbing the Nets? Seriously.
I think it was mutually
Old joke is
agreed
old.
upon, so it's not really robbing if it's a mutual agreement.
Oh, sure it is. You just file a police report. Suddenly it becomes robbery.
Well, that's what Brooklyn gets for being stupid. Okay. Oh,
You're not wrong.
we don't know anything about the future. Here, take all these picks that we're gonna do nothing with. Because we're Brooklyn, we're literally gonna do nothing. We're owned by Jay-Z. Who cares?
Oh, right. Not press reports. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. When we do the press reports next, I got a funny story to tell you guys about Jay-Z.
Oh boy, yay.
Yeah.
Oh no, you'll love this.
Anyway,
Okay.
what was I gonna say? I don't know.
Words.
I was gonna do something about the NBA draft. I think we covered that last week pretty much. So I don't know what's gonna go on. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Celtics. They're really gonna need to do something this year. Move some people around. So sign some people, move people around.
Yeah.
I know the biggest free agent out there this year is going to be Gordon Hayward. So that's
Yeah.
the thing.
The Jazz have, well, not the Jazz, but Utah has been launching a campaign to try and persuade him to stay, which I think he might stay there.
I don't think so. He'd have to take a tremendous pay cut in order to stay there. And considering how he's in arguably the prime of his life, it's going to be different. It's going to be difficult for them to keep him. When you got teams like Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics, and a bunch of other guys, a bunch of other teams that can pay him more than what Utah can pay him.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go, but I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed either.
I know one guy who's going to stay, who's an unrestricted free agent, and he's going to stay with his team. It's going to be Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to. No one's going to be able to take him away from Golden State. He's going to stay there for a while.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the list of free agents right now.
What's the list looking like?
It's
Dwayne Wade an unrestricted free agent?
yeah. I got Paul Millsap, Derrick Rose, Jeff Green, Manu Ginobili, Serge Ibaka, Amir Johnson, Kyle Lowry. It looks like It looks like a big forward market right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of power forwards and small forwards on the market.
Yeah.
George Hill, he's an unrestricted free agent, but I don't see many people signing him. He's a good point guard and everything, but he'll probably stay with Utah.
How old is he?
I want to maybe say like 31. I know to a lot of people, 31, not that old, but in sports, 31 is pretty old.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't matter. I mean, unless you're a designated hitter in baseball, you're not going to stick around that long. Yeah. David Ortiz, Edwin Encarnacion. Carlos Santana's pretty old. Not the singer, not the guitarist Carlos Santana, but the hitter and player for the Cleveland Indians, Carlos Santana.
All right. Well, you're no fun.
Yeah, he's 31. He's been in the league 8 years. Talking about George Hill. He's definitely a good veteran presence. I mean, if you're looking for a veteran point guard, take George Hill.
Yeah.
He'll definitely help your team out, especially that veteran presence. Teams I could see taking him, maybe if he's not like a injury risk, I can see someone like Minnesota taking him because they need point guard help. Their point guard Ricky Rubio, great player, really good athlete. The problem is he gets injured way too often.
Yeah.
And he's not very consistent.
No, he's not. Like I said, he's a good athlete. He can drive. He drives to the basket and everything. It's just,
Yeah.
He's got glass bones and paper skin.
Yeah.
Just like Derrick Rose now.
What happened to him?
In 2011, he tore his
Chicago
ACL. Something. Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
I got two different responses. I'm not sure which one to listen to.
Chicago happened, essentially.
Yeah.
More specifically, Tom Thibodeau, but
All right, got it.
that's a story for a different time.
Nerlens Noel is a restricted free agent this year. He's recently traded to Dallas.
He's still in the league.
Big 7 foot tall center. Good defensive guy, not that great of offensive guy, but here's the problem. He's a restricted free agent, which means you have to give up a draft pick to get him. And that could really push someone over. And everyone's favorite player, Zaza Pachulia, is a free agent.
His name is Zaza.
Zaza.
Yeah.
Z-A-Z-A, Zaza Pachulia.
He's a free agent?
Yeah, he's an unrestricted free agent.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like him because they call him a dirty player, especially what happened with
Paul George.
No, not Paul
Kawhi.
George. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi.
Yeah. It looked like he put his foot down on purpose, so Kawhi would roll his ankle and be out for the rest of the series. So-
Well, hell.
Let's see, Kelly Olynyk, restricted free agent. I see the Celtics signing him and then trading him away somehow.
Same here.
Damn it.
I'm trying to see if there's any people worth going out and getting for free agents. Meta World Peace. I don't think he's a viable free agent to get.
Who?
Meta World Peace. Ron Artest.
You could get him if there's an annoying fan in the stands.
I think he is
Good for
old
him.
though. Yeah, they're showing the age right here. He is 37. He's not going to do much for your team.
Jaromir Jagr's 44, 45. I don't know.
That's hockey though.
Yeah.
This is we're talking
Okay. Hockey is much more violent.
about- It's true.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. But Yager is
There's-
also one of those players that if you see in a dark alley, you are just crying because you know he's going to kill you.
I'll fuck a motherfucker up. If I was on the Make-A-Wish list, I wish a bitch would. Bitch would.
There are not a lot of good free agents out there.
I don't really think anyone would be down to fight a Make-A-Wish kid, though.
Well, you never know.
John Cena. John Cena did it. Oh no, I'm coughing again.
No, Triple H did. Triple H fought a Make-A-Wish kid. His name was Connor. Connor the Crusher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he took the pin. That's a difference.
I thought John Cena did as well.
No, he was in that cricket commercial where it was he pulled down the thing of the flap of his face. He's like, "Are you sure about that?"
Wait, that was in a commercial?
Yeah, that was a commercial.
Let's
That's
see,
a cricket
Sting
commercial.
faced off against a kid, but that kid wasn't a Make-A-Wish kid. Well, then again, we didn't really know if he was a Make-A-Wish kid.
I always thought the "Are you sure about that" came from that promo Seth Rollins had where I think he broke John Cena's nose, so
Nah,
they
my
had
dog.
they
No.
had John Cena on the Titantron, but it had Seth's mouth replacing it, and it was
Nope.
Seth
Yeah.
talking as John.
It was I think for a segment on Swerved.
What the? Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
No, that was
Wasn't
that was for a cricket commercial.
Oh.
I don't think John Cena was ever on Swerved.
No, he wasn't. I don't think he was.
Well, I wouldn't know. I never watched Swerved anyway.
Now we're talking about Swerved, and now I miss Paige Bay, aka Bay.
We're not at wrestling yet. Keep going. More sports.
Your
stuff.
profile picture is the Derek Club.
And we're not
It's
talking about
wrestling
wrestling
for a
right now. We're talking about basketball.
We are talking about basketball. Oh, look, because of unrestricted. Because of a restricted free agent, or could be a restricted free agent this year. My brain, Kevin Durant.
You
I
think Kevin
tried-
Durant's going to be a free agent.
So,
I tried to say, look, who's going to be a restricted free agent. Then it went, no, his contract states that he can just opt out of his contract. Then it started saying unrestricted, and my brain just went, fur.
we thought you were having a stroke.
I kind of was.
You should probably get that checked out
Yeah, well.
after this podcast,
Right.
of course.
Chris
That's a little-
Paul
that's a little
is
boring.
Chris Paul's a free agent this year.
That was like 007.
Chris Paul is going to the Spurs.
Blake Griffin's a
just-
free agent.
Griffin.
My arm is hurting right now.
He could go to the Celtics.
Aside from the dunks, what does Griffin do?
Okay.
He's a good rebounder and he's a good blocker.
Okay.
I'm glad Derek was watching. I'm glad Derek saw what I was doing.
I don't want to know what you were doing. Were you playing with your fidget spinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
But not the way you thought it would be. Wink.
Yeah, he was pretending to be 00 autism for a second.
No!
That was a good.
I held a straight face, and then Ryan wheezed.
I don't know.
Oh, now I just want to make a Lego Star Wars character named 00 Autism. He's just
Oh no!
screwed up. I'm going now.
Highway to hell.
Pau Gasol, he's a unrestricted free agent. Ooh, that's a player option. Never mind. Dwayne Wade, player option.
So I don't know if you heard that, but my mom heard me laughing, and she came in. She's like, "Are you joking?"
Are you joking or choking?
Yes.
Yes. Yes to both.
Oh my god.
FT, Greg Monroe, not Gren. 6'11", that's close to 7 feet.
Jesus
Talking about Chris Noel.
Christ.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good
Double
agents going on.
What the fuck?
I'm looking at the list right now. Derrick Rose is like number 25. Rajon Rondo's number 26.
He's 27.
27 is
Me.
Ersan Ilyasova.
What about 24?
I screwed up by saying 24, by 25 and 24. 24 is Dwayne Wade.
What about 12?
I'm not going all the way back up to 12. Derek, you should have been listening.
You should have been listening. What are we talking about?
Talking about basketball. free
Double
agents.
autism.
Or 00 autism, whichever one. Take your pick.
Basketball.
Number 12 is Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
I don't care.
That's so harsh. Like, you were just pissed off. I was like, I'm sorry. Jesus.
Sorry.
Oh, Ryan, you sound so hurt. I'm sorry, dude.
Ethan is probably just going to have a giant middle finger up instead of the
Probably.
usual logo. Well, thanks, Adam. You could have just said that instead of, typing it in the chat.
I think he's in the car just to make Brent mad.
Oh, Brent's not here.
Oh,
He's gonna listen to it, I hope.
What's this?
Yeah,
Do you think Brent has listened to any of these?
probably not.
Yo, Brent, when you listen
I
to
bar-
this, if and when you-
I barely
if and
listen to
when
it.
Did, I
you-
don't think you would have found
Brent,
to
if
join.
and when you listen to this, DM me with a dank meme on Facebook, alright?
Dank meme. God.
Make it double autism related. Just Google search 00 autism, and maybe you'll come up with something.
Oh,
I'm gonna do that right now, actually.
You
Can we move on to
challenged me.
sports, please?
You shouldn't Google stuff up that we say on the podcast.
Guess what?
I learned that the hard
Fine,
way.
I'll go into incognito mode.
I typed in 00 autism events. Autism speaks.
Unless James Bond is gonna be there, I don't care.
All I got was curriculum for autism. Can we move on to sports, please?
I got nothing else for sports. I've covered hockey and basketball.
We could
All
talk
right.
about the
Is there
racing
anything
coming
else?
I mean, there's
this-
baseball, but
up. This is
baseball's
a
still
big
going on.
weekend
It's always going
for
on.
racing.
Oh boy, racing.
Ryan, what do we got?
We have the Coca-Cola 600. I think
How many laps are in
second.
that?
I think like 420 something
All right.
Why
I'm
call
not-
it the Coca-Cola 600?
because it's 600 miles.
You know what? That's actually a better reason than what I had.
What was your reason?
There was 600 cars participating.
No, there are
That would probably be
Charlotte
too
Motor
much.
Speedway. Charlotte Motor Speedway is only 1.5 miles long, so 600
Yes,
might
Ethan.
not fit.
Yes.
Oh, nice, Ethan. Very
Yeah.
nice.
But yeah. So despite that, So it's the Coke 600, which is, I believe is the second crown jewel of NASCAR, of the NASCAR season. We have
I'm
the Indy
guessing
500.
Daytona 5, or is it whatever?
Daytona 500, Indianapolis 500, and the Coca-Cola 600.
All right, thank you.
The Indianapolis 500 isn't NASCAR.
They have a NASCAR race at the Indianapolis.
Yeah, but that's not one of the 4 crown jewels.
The Brickyard, whatever.
What are the crown jewels then?
The crown jewels are the Daytona 500, the Coke 600, the Homestead Miami, and the. I think one of them is at Talladega. I think I'm not sure. What up?
Well, Talladega
All
makes
right.
sense.
Well, regardless, thanks for that.
I don't understand why Indiana isn't part of that crown jewel.
So it's Daytona, Darlington. Okay, it's the Daytona 500, the Southern 500, the Coke 600, and the Homestead 400.
Okay. Well, this has been your lesson in NASCAR racing, provided by.
So we have the Coke 600 this weekend, the Indy 500 this weekend, and the Monaco Grand Prix.
Grand
The
Prix?
Monaco Grand Prix.
P.
The Grand Prix.
Yellow showers everywhere.
Let's call it golden showers, not yellow showers. Get it right.
Sounds like me after I drink a liter of Dr. Pepper.
I was going to say Mountain Dew.
Ew, no. I've got a story related to Mountain Dew for the next press reports, but we'll save that for later.
Yeah, I was going to say something about Mountain Dew, but I'll wait that later then, I guess. So, racing. Woo.
Ryan,
I
who do
know,
you have to pick that? Or Ryan, who are your picks for that one?
My picks for the Daytona 500. Or, fuck. Hold on. My headphone just fell out.
My pick for the Coca-Cola 600 is going to be Jimmy Johnson, because why not? He's going to win everything. Why not?
My
hate
pick for
him.
the Coke 600, I'm going to say... No, I'm going to go with Kyle Larson. He has 2 career wins. One was last year, one was this year. He's the points leader right now because he finishes either first or second pretty much every weekend. He had a strong showing at the All-Star race. He won everything except for the race itself, which is basically what he does a lot. But I'm going to go with him this time around. Chip Ganassi Racing has been really showing their strong side. Even Jamie McMurray is doing well, and people have criticized him for years that he's too old and should just retire. He doesn't have skill anymore, but he's doing pretty all right compared to recent years.
You know, that's a pretty good standard measurement right there. Pretty all right.
Yeah. For the Indy 500, I'm going to go with Scott Dixon just because he won the pole. And I really don't want Fernando Alonso to win. I mean, I like Fernando Alonso. I just don't want him to win.
I'm gonna go with Will Powers.
Or you know what? No, I'm gonna make a bold prediction right here. The winner of the Indy 500, Joseph Newgarden.
I thought you were gonna say me for a second. I'm like, I'm not racing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you aren't.
I don't want to race in those tiny cars. You gotta
Ryan
cram yourself in
Paul.
like a tiny itty bitty car.
But in case you didn't know, Joseph Newgarden is the driver who broke his clavicle at Texas Motor Speedway. 2 weeks later, won a race.
Oh, good for him. He accomplished something in his life that I could never do.
Break your clavicle?
Well, that and actually win a race.
Okay.
And
yeah.
who's your pick for the Monaco Grand Prix?
Or Grand Prix.
Because my pick's Brown Snowman.
Let me look up the starting order.
So, you know I hate you sometimes, right?
I can just imagine.
Sometimes this is like the second time you've ever actually spoken to him.
You know something? I can imagine
We had a
Brown
failed
Snowman.
episode of the press reports.
Yeah, we did a whole
Okay,
thing. It's
so-
just us two.
Yeah, went for about an hour 30.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Until Ethan's
Hold
like,
up.
You need to stop. You both need to
Oh
stop.
my god. So you know how when you Google search something, it like changes like all your recommended searches? Like if you one-off search something, it changes all your recommended searches from that point on.
Probably.
I put in Monaco. The first response is Monaco against autism.
Sounds about right.
Oh man. You know what'd be funny? Having Braun Strowman, aka Brown Snowman, be like a race car driver. Every time he gets into a wreck, he gets out of his car and just starts yelling at his pit crew, "I'm not finished with you yet!"
How are you going to cram that dude in a car?
The top 5 for the Monaco Grand
Very
Prix starting position. Oh no, that's the Formula One standings. Hold on, let me find the actual grid.
Oh, man. I'm sure if you could put Braun Strowman in any sport, you could just have him just sit there and say, "I'm not finished with you yet."
Isn't he a failed football player?
I don't know. Maybe. Just
I mean,
like
a guy
I
his
don't think
size
so.
must have
It's
been.
like
think
Roman
that's
Reigns
like
and Brock
Reigns
Lesnar.
and-
Yo, that's the
And
thing.
Mojo Rawley.
That's the thing. I just figured out the code. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar have these heavy pushes on them. They're both failed football players. I'm a genius.
I mean,
You're something.
Vince
I wouldn't call you a
Braun-
genius, but you're something.
failed
not
that
Braun-
with
Brock Lesnar was
what you
a
call-
wrestler before he became a football player. And then he
Okay,
went from football
but
back.
wrestler after failed
Was
that.
he the Universal Champion before he was a football player?
He was a world heavyweight champion and
But was he the
champion.
Universal Champion?
He didn't
Didn't
matter
think so.
because the Universal Championship didn't come into effect till last
But
year.
Was he the Universal
I mean, that's
Champion?
a-
though?
Shut up, Ryan.
Oh, for the Monaco Grand Prix, I'm gonna go Sebastian Vettel.
I'm gonna go with some Italian driver. There we go. That's my guess.
I don't.
I'm going with Monaco against autism.
I'm going. I'm gonna go with Rigatoni Vermicelli.
Dude, that's what I get every time I go to Olive Garden.
Do we want to get on the topic of breadsticks versus cheddar biscuits?
No.
That will
Not today.
That will own.
Shut up.
today.
Shut up. Shut up.
Not today.
Shut up. All right, so if we talked about racing, thanks to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, for your racing report.
Is your camera still zoomed in on Denny Hamlin?
No, it's actually fixed now.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it. But let's go to Derek for WWE news. Derek, how's WWE doing?
Dude, I don't even know at this point.
Brent, this is the part where you tune in.
Brent.
And when you
push
get to this part,
now.
I know how earlier you're gonna send me a dank meme. Now you have to send me a normie meme.
What? A what
So
meme?
wrestling, yeah. In case you live under a rock for the past week, Jinder Mahal is now the WWE champion.
Yay.
And
And
Randy
apparently
Orton
I'm
nearly killed
racist for
someone.
not liking it.
Can I
Rain-
talk about that real quick?
And Randy Orton nearly killed someone
No.
by flipping them over the announce table.
Wait, what?
See that-
I didn't catch SmackDown this week. Hold up, what?
No, this was at
This was at
during-
Backlash last Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You see his face
Um,
made?
So
Yeah.
Randy Orton
yes,
tried
I
to
saw
do
it. Yes, I saw it.
All right,
Oh,
good.
God. Yeah.
his face afterwards is just priceless.
Oh,
Can I talk
man.
about Jinder Mahal as champion right now?
Oh, boy.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Bravo, WWE. I'm not even saying that
You made us
sarcastic.
hate yet another Indian.
Speak for yourself. I applaud this move. Okay,
That's a good one.
because I would
Ethan,
just
explain.
say they haven't made any new stars. You can say Roman Reigns, but look how many times he gets put out of the building.
But here's the thing: Jinder Mahal's not a new star. He's a returning.
He's a new star.
Talent.
He's a returning wrestler, but he's a new star.
He's not a
Yeah.
new star. They signed him for a jobber contract, basically. He was there to help.
Okay,
And
he was
now-
a
where he is
talent
now.
star. He was a jobber.
Yeah,
Yeah, now he's
Jobbers
So he's the
win
new
the
star.
WWE championship? I don't think so.
absolutely not. This whole
But I
thing's
wanna
just a
see a
joke.
feud
It's just a
against-
big joke, okay?
I want to see a
He's
Jinder
gonna lose
Mahal.
to Baron Corbin.
I want to see a Jinder Mahal and Heath Slater feud for the WWE Heavyweight Championship.
You can't
boy, I
because
can only
Heath
hope so.
Slater's on Raw.
They can trade him.
One
No,
day.
they can't. They already
One of these
did.
days.
They
Well,
can
draft's
trade-
possible in the future.
They can trade him again.
or just
Anyway,
release him from his
I-
contract.
Listen, if you're gonna have Jinder Mahal face off against anybody, it's gonna be a returning Great Khali. I mean, come on, guys.
That'd be disgusting.
But anyways, I like the move.
Do I need
I
to get my
applaud it.
Confederate flag?
Yeehaw!
Yo, Derek, team south of the border.
Yee.
Olay.
South of the
We're not
Mason-Dixon line, not border.
Yeah, we're not Mexicans. We don't need to climb the wall.
Not
we
yet, I
want-
don't.
Maybe we want to go to Mexico. I don't know.
Don't drink the water. Anyway, Jinder Mahal is champion. I have my homeboy over at my place. My homeboy and I were watching Backlash last Sunday at my place. We marked the hell out whenever
Ethan, please edit
Jinder
that out.
we marked the hell out whenever Jinder got the
please
1,
edit
2,
that
3.
out. Ethan, please edit that out.
Ethan, don't.
Ethan, don't.
Just don't.
You know,
I'm
Ethan's
gonna
not going to
get
edit
murdered.
anything out.
I'm gonna get murdered if he doesn't edit that out.
Too bad.
Well, you shouldn't have said it. You said it. You said the crime. You do the time.
You said the crime, you do the time.
Yeah.
So the Extreme Rules coming up next weekend.
Is it
My
next
pick is
weekend?
Finn Balor. It's next weekend, June 2nd.
Where's my microphone on this computer?
Up your button around the corner.
Let me see.
So can I just say how stupid the women's championship match stipulation is?
For which one?
What is
Alexa
it?
Bliss and Bailey.
What
A
what
kendo
is?
stick on a pole match.
Oh man.
Roughly
Why is that
a pole on another pole match.
Oh man.
That's not a thing. Make it a tables match, a ladders match, something
Okay,
that
that's
isn't
irony.
that.
That's not stupid.
Make it a Hell in a Cell match. Oh wait,
Some-
they already did that with Sasha Banks and Charlotte. They blew
That
the
was-
load.
And they're also doing that with the Hardys versus Cesaro, whatever.
No, that's
a-
a steel cage.
That's a
That's a
steel
steel cage. Oh, okay.
But back on the Alexa Bliss Bailey match.
Well, they can reuse the Hell in a Cell. They've almost only done it for how many years now?
Yeah, but that's like the
Yeah.
stipulation for a pay-per-view. They're waiting on that.
Yeah.
All right, build it up, hype it up.
Shane
baby.
McMahon versus
They're-
Jeff Hardy in a Hell in a Cell match.
Have to tease
Jesus.
us.
I'm not sure how that would work, but okay.
Very carefully. But anyways,
But again,
that
can
women's
it just
match.
become something that isn't that match? Like
Yeah.
Unless
Again,
you want
I'll
take
like,
a match.
false-
jokes about
falls
it.
count anywhere.
Yeah, I was
ladders
supposed to say
match.
false count anywhere. That
So
would
correct
be
me if
better.
I'm wrong. I haven't seen one in a long time. The steel cage matches where you have to climb out to win, right?
Either climb out or go through the gate
Through the door.
through the
Or pinfall or submission.
or pinfall submission. Yeah.
No pinfall or submission.
No, that's actually a thing that can happen. You can
Oh,
win
you
by.
can.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
those are like the 3 ways to win.
Four
Yeah.
ways.
Can you go ringside, or is ringside blocked off by the cage?
Ringside's blocked off by the
Ringside's
cage.
blocked off.
So do they even have ropes?
Yes.
Why?
You can.
It's
stand
basically
on
like
the
a chain link
ring
fence. You
apron.
know how you could like bounce off a chain link
Why
fence?
do they have ropes if you can't go through them?
You can stand on.
Why
the
would
ring
you go
apron,
through them?
But that's
What would be
about
the
it.
point? They can't.
To
You
go
can't throw people.
ringside. That's what I'm
Why?
saying.
Why would you go ringside?
What's the point in going ringside? The steel cage is supposed to prevent you from going ringside and
That's
escaping.
what I'm saying. If you can't go ringside, there's no point having ropes.
I mean, the ropes are. Do you know the way a chain link fence can bend?
Okay.
Also, the
Oh,
ropes are
God.
there for people doing stuff off the turnbuckles. Okay.
All right, you make it more badass and have them jump off the fence.
We'll get plenty of that.
You can't see me right now, but I have my head in my hands right now.
Why? You can do that.
Yeah, you can do that, but no one's gonna climb up a fence without the ropes and then turn around on the fence and jump off the fence like that.
Not
No one's
everyone can
gonna
be
do
Jeff
it.
Hardy or Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
Did
Or
Kurt Angle
Brock
do that?
Lesnar.
they have to use the ropes as like a ladder.
Kurt Angle has
But
done
yeah.
moonsaults from the top of a steel cage.
Oh,
Almost
yeah.
2 times.
I don't know. Is when Mick Foley is healthy, is he gonna come back or is he just gonna stay off?
He's probably gonna
He's-
come back.
He's done.
No, I think he might come back.
I think people just got sick of seeing him.
They-
Like, did you see what he did with his face? Jesus.
Yeah.
He shaved it.
Yes, he shaved it in the most ridiculous looking facial hair possible.
Yeah, so did Kevin Owens. What's your point?
You're not wrong.
Did Kevin Owens shave?
Yeah, he shaved.
Yeah.
He turned back into Kevin Steen.
I liked him better with the whole beard and mustache combo.
No, I
Yeah,
haven't
no.
seen Kevin Owens in a while,
He's got to-
actually. So I don't
You
know.
know, He's got to be the face of America now. He's got to get that fresh cut going.
I haven't watched SmackDown in weeks. I've watched Raw, I think, the past 2 weeks and a couple weeks before that.
So this is what I'm.
So Ryan, why do you hate yourself?
Why do people hate Raw so much? The matches are all right.
It's just too. It's just dragged out too much.
Too long. Okay.
It's too long, and it's just
like it just drains. It just drains you.
I want to say most of the time it's taken up by talking. Like the first half hour of the show is usually just talking.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's part of the business.
It's part of the business, but you don't need like whole half hour to do it.
That and the cruiserweights are just disappointing.
The cruiserweights suck. I really wish they would just kill that entire program. Like if they got rid of 205 Live, that'd be nice.
Why would that be nice?
Don't get me wrong, I love the cruiserweights. I think that they could do amazing things. It's just so limited.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying just have them on as regular roster members.
I mean,
I see what you're saying. Yeah, have them fight like.
They have people under 205. Like I think Finn Balor's like 190 something.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And Kalisto and Sin Cara, obviously they're under 205. They're not on 205 Live.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. It's like
they're too busy. They got Kalisto too busy facing off against Apollo Crews for that Titus O'Neil brand.
Yes, the Titus brand.
Get
what
Titus
is that again?
Out of here. I hate Titus. All right.
They need to get a lot of people out of there. They're just boring.
Yeah.
I just dropped my headphones.
Is Mr. Perfect's son still in the
Curtis Axel?
Yeah,
he is.
But
he's probably going to get released sometime soon.
Yeah, I figured that.
They normally release like all the like unused people after WrestleMania. I'm surprised he's still there.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm surprised Kurt Hawkins is still there.
Kurt Hawkins.
Oh, Kurt Hawkins, poor guy.
Seen him. I've seen him once. I think I've seen him against Braun Strowman or something.
It's time for him to face the facts. He's not that good of a wrestler.
He's not that good of a talker either.
They announced that. When is Shelton Benjamin showing up? He's passed his physical. He's healthy enough to compete.
Here's the problem. Once he got that injury, he was offered a contract by WWE, but before he got the injury. Once he found out he got the injury, they rescinded his contract.
Yeah.
They rescinded the offer, so he doesn't have a contract with them at all.
From what I heard, he was still coming back though.
They're still in talks about it.
But I mean,
he's doing the independent scene right now.
Yeah.
He said that no talks of coming back to WWE was confirmed.
Yeah. I know that was during WrestleMania weekend where they were talking to him about it and everything, so
before we jump into any other sport topic,
which we
double autism,
or just any other random conversation, there was a.
We actually went a while with not going sidetrack. Holy crap!
But essentially, over the past 2-3 days, Anthem finally responded to all the comments made by Rebby Hardy and Matt Hardy. And long story short, if it were to go to trial or if they went to any court, Anthem has a pretty strong case.
They do.
And it's bad because
I feel like an idiot that I ever defended the Hardys. Like that if you just look at like the first part of the contract, it's clearly stated.
Like, don't feel bad because Ed Nordholm was on the Live Audio Wrestling. I don't know when it was released or anything. I just know they posted a clip of it on Facebook. And he even talked about what happened with ROH. And it was a case of they had plenty of back and forths. According to them.
You're talking about Matt Hardy?
Yeah. For when Matt Hardy went to Ring of Honor.
Yeah, like right before the debut or the return at WrestleMania.
Hey guys, I got something to tell you.
What?
I know how Braun Strowman got his start in WWE.
What?
I know how Braun Strowman got to start in WWE. You ready to hear this?
How?
Can this wait?
No, I'm going to tell you right now.
God
He
damn.
was a rosebud.
He was. I remember that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
watched that actually.
I remember
yes.
seeing that. Yes, he was a rosebud.
But
And then
anyways,
Adam
back
Rose
to-
beat his wife.
What?
Yep.
Was that what he did?
No.
Why was he
Yeah.
released?
What?
Was it
But then
was it
the-
domestic violence or drug abuse?
I think it was domestic violence, but the
It was
charges
domestic
were
violence, but then they found like his ADHD medication, and they were like, "Nope, not having it."
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a mental illness. Get out.
So it was a whole clusterfuck.
So back to your
Anyway.
story, Adam.
So essentially, up until the day before the Ring of Honor pay-per-view,
Yeah.
everything was going swimmingly. Bark.
I'll be right back.
But all of a sudden, it turned into Ring of Honor was going to use the broken character instead, and or something. Everything Ed Nordholm said was it went good, but what Ring of Honor wanted to do didn't exactly align.
Well,
And
Impact claimed that they owned the gimmick like as soon as the Hardys left.
Yeah.
Like they were like, hey, you
Yeah.
know how you're going to Ring of Honor and then probably WWE in the near future? Yeah, that gimmick is ours. They immediately like, I think it was like the like 2 days after they left, they were like, yeah, that's ours.
yeah. And then Rebby Hardy went on her little rant. And like I said, Ryan, don't feel bad for supporting the Hardys, because
I'm still with him. I'm gonna be honest.
Can I tell you something?
I
think
what?
TNA is obsolete.
I think your opinion's obsolete too, so. But anyways, essentially, if it wasn't for Rebby, this would have been resolved right after WrestleMania, at the latest. But because of Rebby, it was dragged out into this entire saga.
Now, Impact was already pissed off. Like, Rebby has a right to be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Impact is like,
Plus, they didn't pay her father,
Obviously-
Senor Benjamin, so that is just
Obviously-
fueling to that fire.
obviously,
here's the
Impact contractually owns that gimmick, but very, like, not that often you see a company say, hey, that's our gimmick. And, like,
Yeah.
you see a lot of times wrestlers will leave and then they use their gimmick somewhere else as well.
Really,
like
though,
Cody
it's
So it
it's
takes
Matt
a real,
and Jeff that made the gimmick like
it's a
work.
real
Yeah.
it takes a real
it's-
dick to actually do that. And so Rebby's pissed because they actually did that, which they have the right to do that.
They don't
but
have the
it's
right
not
to
a
do
good-
that.
It's like if a cop pulled you over for going 1 mile over the speed limit. They have the right to do that, but it's really not a nice gesture.
Here's the thing, though. Okay? Like, I understand Rebby's position a little bit more if it weren't for a couple of things. Mainly, last year, they went to England and Awesome Kong put her hands on her. They sided with Rebby. With the whole final deletion and all that stuff, they went out into their compound.
Hold up.
all
Did
that-
you say Congo
Yep.
Kong hit Rebby?
Awesome Kong.
Oh, I thought you said Congo Kong.
No.
Karma.
Yeah.
Karma for you WWE folks.
And they sided with Rebby, released Kong, well, Awesome Kong, or Karma, or whatever you want to call her. And
Yeah, she can come back to WWE.
Oh, this was a chick. Okay, I thought it was a dude.
Is that Nia Jax as a rosebud?
probably,
Please show me a picture.
I can't tell if that's
But
her or
anyway.
not.
I want to see Nia Jax smile.
No,
Like,
it's
legit.
not
Like,
Nia
Follow her
Jax.
on Insta and Snapchat, bro.
yeah,
It's
But
not Nia
anyways.
Jax.
with Impact.
No, I mean, like, I want to see her performing,
Even with
having a
Dixie
good time, not, like,
Carter,
actually having
I
a good
think
time.
they'd sit there and say, if you want to be in the part, we'll pay you, we'll do this. if you don't worry, we'll just cut you out of it, essentially. So, at this point, she can argue that all she wants, but if Impact has proof of service, I'd probably not the right word, but I'm going with it. I mean, Reppy's going to lose.
Okay.
We briefly mentioned where current stars got their start. If you guys watch What Culture WWE, you'll know. Shout out to them. You'll probably know. But do you guys know, without spoiling it for anybody who doesn't know just yet, do you guys know where Jeff Hardy got his start, or like when he debuted?
Yep.
He was
Yep.
Jobber.
Hey,
I can't remember
yo.
guess who though. I guess Razor Ramon. That's it. Thank you, Derek, for that hint.
What the
No problem,
fuck did
Chico.
What did I just say? Don't spoil it in case somebody in the call doesn't know yet. And then you're like, oh yeah, he was a jobber.
Oh, don't spoil it. It only happened, like 30 or 20 years ago?
He was a jobber. I knew he was a jobber, okay? I knew that. I just didn't know who he debuted against.
I don't know who debuted against who, but do you remember his name?
The bad guy.
The Razor Ramon.
No, like Jeff's name. You remember his name when he debuted?
Jeff
Was
Harvey.
it Jeff Harvey?
No.
With a V?
I actually think that
Keith Davis.
No, it was Jeff Harvey. It was Jeff Harvey.
No, he debuted as Keith Davis, and then he left, came back under a new character called Jeff Harvey, left again, and then came back as Jeff Hardy.
Oh, wait, yeah, now I remember that.
Okay,
It was
He
Keith
was-
Davis because he liked the actor, Keith Davis.
John Cena got his debut against
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, yeah. And then him and Daniel Bryan squared off against each other before either one of them were like big in WWE
Are you serious? I
a
didn't
while
know that.
ago. Yeah, it was like on an episode of Superstars, I believe.
Oh,
no,
It was a very young.
well,
It was a very
it was-
young.
back in
Daniel Bryan.
03 on like Velocity or Heat, one of the two.
Yeah, something like that.
So like, it was essentially
Superstars or main event, essentially.
not even. I mean, Superstars and main event had more hype than Heat or Velocity.
Whatever. It's still like pre-taped stuff.
is main
Yeah.
event pre-taped?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's taped right before Raw, which features some NXT talent, the Cruiserweights, and the Raw roster. And SmackDown doesn't have one now.
I have a
Because-
question.
205. What?
It must like be very frustrating having to perform those like non-televised or not like main shows. It's like if I was on Raw or SmackDown, I want to be on Raw and SmackDown. I
Hey,
don't
as
want
long
to be
as-
on.
As long as
I've
it's
actually-
If you're getting paid, you're good.
I've actually had
Right.
the pleasure of talking with an indie darling that's actually from around the area that was on an untelevised SmackDown match.
Who
And
was it?
It's a dude
Chavo
named...
Guerrero?
No. It was a dude named Sammy Guevara.
Okay.
Take a look
He
at
related
him.
to Sami Zayn?
No.
I think
Anyway,
I've
he said
actually
that-
heard of him.
He did say that it was incredible. Like, despite winning or losing, it was great to actually be on SmackDown.
Good
Like,
for
tell-
him.
He was, so
like,
was he
even-
on? So was he on SmackDown? The show was televised, but his
It was
match
not. It
wasn't?
was a dark match
It's a dark
against. It was a dark match against Eric Rowan, and he just said that he was just absolutely speechless to be there.
I mean, like, was that show he was at televised? Just his match wasn't, or was the entire thing not televised?
It was televised, but it was a dark match.
Okay.
match. Now
Oh,
my
I guess
question.
this was when they were pre-taped.
What?
This was when SmackDown was pre-taped.
Yes. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was actually last year, I believe.
Well, it was pre-taped for a short while last year before
What
the
time
draft.
last year?
I believe around. I don't know. When did SmackDown come back to Corpus last year?
I want to say around
Um,
December.
How would you know that, Joe?
Because I told Derek to make something for it that had AJ Styles on it
y'all
and
been
everything.
talking since then. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that was back in January.
Oh yeah. Okay.
January of 2016.
No, January of 2017 is when I went. I'm talking about when the wrestler I saw was.
If it was on a pre-taped show of SmackDown,
It was in December of
before the
2016,
draft.
so not pre-taped.
How did they just do it during the commercials?
No, they
was a
did it
dark match
after.
before. No, it was a dark match before the show happened.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Usually dark matches happen after.
Yeah.
they
But hey,
Thing goes on.
really happened before and after.
Can I
Mainly
get my
before and after because show for SmackDown Superstars.
Can I get my question in now?
Yeah.
No.
When
I guess.
is Zack Ryder returning? When are the Hype Bros going to do it?
Oh, the Hype Bros they're dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
they are?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they're not, like, I think they're breathing.
No.
No, they're just dead. Oh.
WWE officially stated that the Hype Bros are gone because of Mojo Rawley's mini push,
Okay.
and I think Zack Ryder is close to
Wait, they're
returning.
pushing him?
No, they already gave him that mini push.
Yeah, he won the Andre the Giant Battle
I think
Royale.
that's
They
I think
call
that was
that a push?
Hey,
mini
look what it did
push.
to Cesaro. And
Mini push.
Look what it did
Yeah,
to
look what it did
Cesaro
to
and Big
Cesaro.
Show
He's
and Baron
underbooked.
Corbin.
Yeah, look what it did to Cesaro and Baron Corbin. Everybody hates
Boy.
Baron Corbin, and Cesaro is underbooked.
Mini push. That's it.
I don't classify that as a push just because of recent years.
I would just because it got them
I will
Got
spit
him.
soda on your
free
eyeball.
publicity, especially with Gronk helping out 2 times.
Oh man!
Yeah, those are
Imagine
real
him
Hype Bros
climbing.
right there.
Imagine him climbing to the top rope and dropping an elbow on somebody.
That has the word bro written all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, move over, Zack Ryder. Those are the real Hype Bros.
Have you guys seen those two like little promo video they did? It was while Mojo was still in I think he was injured in NXT, and he was visiting Gronk, and they did like a promo, just like walking down the street. It's hilarious.
Nope. I'm gonna tend to avoid anything with Mojo Rawley in it. He is boring as all fuck.
And he's more exciting than Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
That's
I'll give
not
him
saying
that.
much. That's seriously not saying much. Cruz
Yeah.
has no character.
He's smiling. That's his character.
He is the man with one emotion. Happy.
Again,
Even when
that's
getting yelled at by Titus O'Neil.
This
That's
past Monday,
why-
he was getting chewed out by Titus. He was still smiling.
Again, that's why I applaud WWE for pushing Jinder Mahal. I mean, I hate that he has the stereotypical, oh, I hate all Americans gimmick, but he could be a good heel champion.
Fun fact, he's actually Canadian.
Oh,
He's half.
He's Canadian.
Now, wasn't his brother also a jobber? Or no, his brother wasn't a jobber. His brother was an actual superstar, wasn't he?
I don't know. I didn't know he even had siblings.
I think
Yeah,
you're thinking Aria
his-
Daivari.
Derek. I
His
gotta
brother
say,
was the suicide bomber gimmick, right after 9/11.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Sean Daivari.
Oh, Sean Daivari. Oh, I thought he was related to Jinder Mahal.
Oh, Daivari,
Yeah.
the guy in the cruiserweight division?
Yeah,
Oh, is he?
one of the bright spots.
Is that dude back? Really? They brought him back? I
The
don't.
cruiserweight division.
I guess I just didn't recognize him. Not because he wasn't wearing a turban.
he wasn't wearing a turban in the first time either.
That was a joke. That was the joke.
Oh, Ryan.
I am not a constellation.
Ethan, if you could just throw this video in at the end of our video, it'd be great.
I don't
Mike-
think he can, but okay.
Like Braun.
Also, I don't think he should, because copyright's a thing.
That's true. All right then. Never mind.
What video?
He's just hating us right
Of
now.
Gronk and Mojo Rawley's WWE hype video. Oh man.
Yeah, he's just hating us at this moment.
All right, so we've been going on for a while. Do we have anything else to say?
I got nothing.
Uh,
I got nothing to say.
Derek got dropped. I would just say,
Oh look, Derek
I
did
would
get
just say
dropped.
this much.
Oh no, Derek's back.
What the hell just happened?
You got dropped.
got
We had
dropped.
this problem a couple weeks ago.
We
Oh,
had this
last
problem
week.
last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Derek again. Oh man, I gotta end this. All right, we're ending
End
it
it.
now. So all right.
Congrats to Impact for going to India.
Ethan,
Oh, that's
Bye,
right.
now say bye.
everyone.
Now say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.